Hey guys, how's it going? I wanted to make a video in regards to an email that I just literally got within the last hour. I got a message from YouTube informing me that one of my Switch related videos was removed because it was deemed inappropriate due to the community guidelines system. Now, since the whole COVID thing has been going on, the community guideline system has kind of been a wreck. It's kind of been basically a wild west. You never know what's going to go on because they have limited staff going on in regards to being able to review content by a human. So this caught me off by surprise because this video actually is 3 years old. This video came out the week of the Nintendo Switch launch in 2017, and it was a Nintendo Switch game taste test video where you put the game on your tongue and you could taste it like earwax. I puked in the video, so okay, maybe I could see where puking on camera might be something that breaks the community guidelines, but it wasn't vulgar, it wasn't violent. I don't think it was very inappropriate. It wasn't like anything else that I haven't seen on the internet. In fact, I don't think puking is against YouTube's terms of services. Now, maybe it just recently changed or something like that, but if you take a look at the video, I'm clearly having fun. It was a very well-received video, and I don't think it broke any kind of things because I've always been pretty good about keeping into my guidelines of what makes a video appropriate or not, especially being part of a network. When you're part of an MCN, you have people that are in contact with YouTube. You have channel managers that help, kind of advise what you're supposed to do on your channel or not initially. So if I was breaking any kind of real serious terms, I would have already been informed of it. And factoring that this video is 3 years old is what upsets me the most. This video went on public on my channel for the past 3 years. Literally 3 years and like 2 months this video has been up on my channel, and out of nowhere it just receives a removal. I'm going to read the email. It's a generic email that YouTube has. It says, as you may know, our community guidelines describe what content we allow and don't allow. Your video, Nintendo Switch game taste test, puke warning, was flagged to us for review. So this means somebody actually flagged the video. Somebody saw it and flagged it. So thanks a lot for a video that doesn't harm anybody. This wasn't a video harassing anybody. It wasn't a video engaging in targeted harassment, anything slandering people, anything attacking somebody personally for their looks, or maybe, for having some kind of business decisions that they were doing, or something that might be thought of as a scam or anything like that. You see a lot of channels out there right now that personally make content directed towards people. You'll see people making videos several times a week, sometimes several times a day, engaging in kind of a discord against somebody, whether it's positively or negatively. It gets labeled as targeted harassment. And this video wasn't aimed towards anybody. It was me making a funny skit, tasting a Nintendo Switch game cartridge, and puking on camera. Not harming anybody, but it was flagged. So this shows me that YouTube's flagging system does indeed work. Not for the people that deserve to be flagged, the people that call people pedophiles or child molesters, or that they're scammers and that they're stealing money out of fundraisers, or that these people are prostitutes or being pimped by people. It doesn't go against that. It doesn't go against somebody making several videos, maybe, like 10s, 20s, 30s, 40s of videos against people. It doesn't go against targeted harassment or anything that might be vulgar or hate speech. Because if you look on the platform, there's tons of stuff that breaks community guidelines. But anytime a creator makes something that might be even remotely offensive in comedy, that doesn't attack anybody, it happens. This is like the second time I've gotten this on my channel. So it says they have removed it from YouTube. We know this might be disappointing, but it's important to us that YouTube's a safe place for all. If content breaks our rules, we remove it. If you think we made a mistake, you can appeal it, and we'll take another look. Keep reading for more details. So I have a chance to appeal it, and I have actually appealed it. And if I get any more problems, I'm going to be talking to my MCN about this, because again, in regards to harassment or any kind of like slander or anything against anybody on this platform, it was not that. And in my opinion, it didn't break any community guidelines, unless you're considering somebody puking, which it wasn't even done in a way that was distasteful. It was done in a comedic way that you would see on a movie or a TV show or other channels. I could look up puke videos right now and find them on YouTube. So I'm kind of confused why the flagging system was so easily workable with a video that wasn't harming anybody. But with all the stuff out there that should be flagged, flying around and out about for free speech, it doesn't count. I had a comedy video that YouTube removed, and they said, we think it violates our community guidelines. And then it gives you specific information that you can click and read. And it says, please note, due to the recent global health crisis related to COVID, a number of our normal review processes have been disrupted. You can read more about that here. So in an effort to prioritize the well-being of our employees, our extended workforce, and the communities where we live, we're relying on less on human reviewers and more on automation alone. So this is the problem. And I know this affected other people like Tipster News and other people in the commentary community, is YouTube is relying on automated stuff right now. And that leaves creators very vulnerable to unnecessary removals of videos or guideline strikes and stuff. And I get it. The world situation is bigger than, somebody crying about their video on YouTube. I understand that completely. But I think this is a cop-out. Because to be honest, I don't think YouTube's review system has ever been through human. Unless it has to escalate to a higher degree. Like, to where it's like, obviously something huge that can go to possible court or anything like that. I think it's always been automated. And I think this is a cop-out for some changes that they've been doing policy-wise. Because we've seen they just recently changed their guideline policies on the website. So if you have content in the past, like me, that was made 3 years ago that was in good standing, it suddenly could just be at the drop of a dime because they changed their TOS, their terms of service. It could suddenly be inappropriate. So it's kind of a catch-22. Here today, gone tomorrow. You might make a video that might be deemed within the terms of service by YouTube, within the guidelines, and all of a sudden, just because they have some kind of change of heart in what's appropriate or not, your channel can suffer. Now, luckily, I did not receive an actual strike. It says this removal has not resulted in a strike or a penalty on your account. So that is a blessing. I appreciate that. It says we still encourage you to review all your content and make sure it's in line with our community guidelines. Additional violations could result in strikes against your account. So it's saying I can appeal it. So thankfully, knock on wood, I have no punishment on the account. I'm more upset because I've noticed in recent weeks that this whole community guidelines thing is a mess. It's a jumble. Nobody knows where it's going or what's right or what's this and that. And apparently we have Skynet, a whole bunch of robots running it, and there's nobody that can timely do it. Luckily, I wasn't affected. This was a 3-year-old video that was not making any more ad revenue for quite some time. Probably not even getting any views anymore. But it's more of a bigger picture in regards to that a video that was done and not in bad taste at all was struck down so easily and removed. I don't mean strike like a community guideline strike, but like it was just destroyed. It was erased from my YouTube channel, and all of a sudden it's gone. So who knows if I'm going to be impacted anymore with videos being removed or if anybody else is, but it's kind of a wishy-washy situation in these regards. I am appealing it, and I will be trying to reach out and fix this and get this video reinstated just for the principle of it. I don't think flagging should be done the way that it's done on YouTube. I don't think that there should be automation. I think it needs to, and it seems impossible. In a perfect world, yeah, they could do it. They can hire enough people. The huge thing is that there's such an influx of content coming in constantly on YouTube. Every second, thousands of videos are coming in from all over the world. It's just too much. It's too big to even to even deal with. But what entails appropriate or not? This video, I'll tell you guys, was not inappropriate at all. Maybe the only thing is, oh, somebody was puking on camera. But in a grander scheme of things, what's said about people on this platform, what's done about this, I've seen people getting doxing threats. I've seen people getting slandered, myself included. People just getting beat down constantly and bullied on this platform. And that content's allowed to be up, but content that is a comedy skit, clearly done in good taste, very humorous, that's been around for 3 years, suddenly gets axed. And I'm not the only one that suffers from situations like this on a platform. That's one thing I've always had a problem with on YouTube, is that there's never been a real clear-cut guideline on what's allowed and what's not. And it seems like they change it. Every 6 months, they try to change some kind of mumbo-jumbo in the terms of service or with the harassment thing. They just recently did it again, so who knows? What's appropriate today might not be appropriate again in the past. So I'm not entirely mad or frustrated. It's just kind of annoying. It's more of an obnoxious annoyance that it's not hindering me at all. I don't have a strike or anything like that, but it's something that I felt I should have just been a little vocal about today. Hence why I'm making this video. And I know some people might be like, oh, well, Eric, you know, you've done this in the past. You've reported this content or you flagged this content. Again, videos made in good taste. Videos that are falling elsewhere. You know, harassment or targeted harassment, bullying, slander, vulgarness, hate speech. There's differences in that. And I don't go around flagging everybody. And I don't want to bring up old drama and old news and stuff like that. But this is frustrating for people that try to make content for their viewers. And it's not just me. I'm doing this more as a blanket statement overall for the whole majority of YouTube, is that they got to do something about this automated thing during COVID. It's not fair for content that's been around for years to suddenly be deemed inappropriate and removed when people are working on it. And this, you know, what's happening, like, what's going to prevent tomorrow for everybody's content that was in the past just automatically being deemed inappropriate. So there needs to be a better method of seeing what's appropriate and not by somebody's eyeballs. You know, the site is... it's like YouTube has already outgrown itself. There's like no way that it's ever going to be manageable by human staff. It's just too big of a website. It's just too much, too big. User-generated content definitely makes it harder because anybody can grab a phone and make content. You know, that's one of the hugest dilemmas as far as a lot of the problems on YouTube is there's just too much content coming out. Anybody can upload, and there's not enough manpower. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching, as always. I do appreciate y'all. Appreciate the support. Has anybody else faced similar problems like this? Anyways, thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you next time. Consider supporting 8-Bit Eric on Patreon for just $1 a month. Link below in the description. You want to become part of the hashtag 8BE Nation, guys? Well, be sure to pick up your official merch, now available online. Link is below in the description. We got classic t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, and even women's apparel. Don't forget, pick up your official merch now. And while you're at it, guys, feel free to watch the next video, or why don't you catch up on one that you might have previously missed. Thanks again, guys, for all the support. I couldn't do this without you. You guys are amazing, and don't forget to subscribe and click that like button if you are brand new. Thanks again, guys. Peace out.